Hi everybody, hi every spirit, and the Cloud Surfer here on YouTube, ready to do a live stream of astrology and spirituality. Today we are going to talk about Sun in Taurus, Moon in Aquarius. Before we do that, make sure to leave a like and subscribe. My bad, just clearing that throat chakra, getting ready to express some uniqueness and individuality in a realistic, stable, profitable, and sophisticated way. You know what I'm saying? Drop a like and subscribe if you enjoy the content. Use the links down below to know more about my content, to know my astrology and spirituality services. We have some new services coming in, so keep your eyes open. And also to contact me to know more or to book a service, personal consultation, tarot reading, natal chart reading. You can contact me via IG, email, or Discord. Everything in the description down below. To reach my IG, we have to use the Linktree though, but it's all good. It's all nice. Alright, so thank you very much for watching once again. Today is a beautiful Mars Day or Mercury Day, depending where you're living. If it's Mars Day, it's a day of passion, motivation, aggression, and frustration. So make sure to be passionate and frustrated about the right things in your life. It's very easy to be frustrated about the wrong things in your life. You shouldn't be frustrated about many things that are outside of you, outside of your purpose, outside of your creativity, outside of your scope and range of influence. And if it's a Mercury Day, it's a good day to think, analyze, and socialize in a more logical and intelligent way. Alright? And make sure to be talking and gossiping about the right things if it is Mercury Day. Don't do a lot of small talk if like you're not feeling like it. Don't do a lot of small talk with things that you don't like to conversate about, because you build your mind on those things. We build our mind in the things that we think, of course, but also in the things that we communicate about, the things that we allow others to know about ourselves, because then they build their minds around what we show them through things like small talk or your opinion about trivial and mundane matters, right? So, thank you for watching once again. Let's get straight into business. Sun in Taurus, it's Taurus season, 11 days in already. So we are looking to act, express, and see or be seen in more stable, private, profitable, sophisticated, logical, and realistic ways. Very down to earth, very at your own pace, and very slowly but surely. Very, if it's not broken, don't fix it. And the moon is in Aquarius right now, so it's a 90-degree angle, a learning opposition, a fixed square, a fixed opposition. So we are learning how to be fixed, but in two different ways, right? Our feelings, our emotions, our reactions, and our needs are in a fixed state, but more light. Still logical, still realistic, still looking to make sense, but a bit less. It has to be that way. It's like if it is good, but we can give some room for movement, we can give some more room for breathing, right? And the key is that we are attracting as well, especially if you have Moon in Aquarius, you're going to attract unique individuals, or you're going to attract individuals that they need to kind of be limited. They need to be ghosted, or they need to be slapped across their throat chakra in order for them to be like, oh shit, maybe I need to be a bit more unique. Maybe I need to be a bit more individual. Maybe I should be more fixed in my own way to think and communicate, right? So you might be, in general, everybody today with the Moon in Aquarius, you might be attracting scenarios for you to awaken or remember yourself or others that you are attracting to be unique, to speak, communicate, analyze, and just look or be seen as unique, right? So with that Moon in Aquarius and the Sun in Taurus, we are learning how to feel more light, more unique, more rebellious, and more original with our values, with our fixed, logical, and sophisticated actions that go towards safety, security, privacy, and validation, right? But it's all still about consistency, fixed energy, and stubbornness, right? So, what is the Sun in Taurus? Learning from the Moon in Aquarius, be more light, be more funny, be more original, and don't sell yourself short looking for validation. What is the moon in Aquarius learning from the sun in Taurus? Be more realistic, be more patient, be and give more value, be more private, and take your own time, right? Because Aquarius, they just be like, I should be going faster. I should already be this, I should already be that. Aquarius always gonna suffer a little bit from that divine restlessness. Because it's like you have this dream, this goal, you achieve it, and now what's next? While Tauruses, they are great at achieving a goal and be like, well done, I did it, look at this goal, it's so good, it's so beautiful, right? And on the other side, Taurus might get too stuck in that position that they acquired, right? So Aquarius makes Taurus move forward, and Taurus makes Aquarius be like, hey bro, you had a tough journey, you walked a lot to reach this place. Shouldn't you take a while to rest? Shouldn't you appreciate yourself? Shouldn't you appreciate the place that you have just arrived? You know what I'm saying? And trust me, I have an Aquarius sternum and Taurus moon, so I know what I'm talking about. The energy is a bit flipped here today, right? Because of Taurus moon, it's Taurus sun, and instead of Aquarius sun, it's Aquarius moon. So, but I still know pretty much what I'm talking about, right? And very, very importantly, right? Very, very importantly, sun in Taurus, moon in Aquarius, it's very important for you to limit and boundary business opportunities, partners, or values that are not unique, that are not new, fresh, or original. Because we are on a new time, we are on a new world, and we must set the example and be the new world and use the fixed earth energy building up with the fixed air energy around, or with some idea or logic that is unique, that is new, and even rebellious and opposing the old stuff. All right? Because it's very important for us to be the ones demanding and being the new world, right? And we have the great opportunity to personally understand what do we mean by this at a personal level, right? Because the moon is in Aquarius, so you're going to be feeling that need to be unique or to be a part of something unique, right? And then if the things that you build in reality through logical to obtain privacy and validation, aka Taurus, do not meet that, right? You're gonna feel restless, or you're gonna feel it's not worth it, or you're gonna feel safe but not excited, or you're gonna feel safe but suffocated and you can't keep doing it for long, right? And for an example, we are the market, right? We as customers and creator of products, we create trends, we create demand and supply. So if we demand a original product or an original, unique, more free and unique way to conduct business, education, politics, and fuck religion, right? Whoever is giving the supply, you or organizations behind the curtains, they will have to adjust their supply to the demand, right? Because imagine, if everybody stops using cars and everybody starts using bikes, I'm sure Ford will start selling bikes too. You know what I'm saying? If everybody now stops eating meat or everybody stops eating vegetables, the companies will adapt to that, right? Because they run the world. No, they don't, right? Because if you don't go into their system, they have no power. But guess what? They are not necessarily bad, right? What happens is there is not enough of normal people with their own systems. But right in the book right now, right? what I'm about to say, because Pluto is in Aquarius. So there will, or there should be, more systems, not just one or two systems to build character, to build business, to build education, entertainment, religion, and politics. If things go right, and they should, they will, because I believe in all possibilities, I believe in God, right? There will be smaller but more abundant systems, and that will bring more closeness to the people that participate in the system, and the ability to react and respond quicker to the necessities of people living in specific environments geographically and socially. What do I mean by that? For example, I live in a small country. It's Portugal. There's like 10 million inhabitants, right? But still, the government, it's too slow to adapt to the necessities of the territory and the people, right? But instead of one government that takes care of the whole country, and you might say, oh, but we have city halls. It doesn't work. It's basically just one system, right? You don't have really independent, unique systems working, right? So what will happen with Pluto in Aquarius is, or if people go through the spiritual way, if people go to all possibilities, what will happen is, instead of one government, right, running the whole country, for an example, it will be smaller governments that really do something, because our city halls, they basically don't do anything because they can't, right? What will happen is that there will be smaller governments, and it will be closer to the people, and the people will actually be a part of the government. Because what happens nowadays is the people have no choice. And I remember very clearly having this conversation with my friends in the past. I was like, bro, we live in an illusion of democracy, right? And they're like, how so? We elect the people. First, you don't choose who you are electing. That's extremely illusional. There is one guy representing the party, and you vote on that party. You can't choose, no, I want that guy to be the head of the party. No. So, oh yeah, you vote on that party, but you have no power in choosing who's going to represent you. Then, once that party reaches the position in the parliament, they don't give a fuck about you, bro. They don't care your concerns. You have no voice in the government. They're gonna do their own thing. They're gonna follow their own interests. And believe it or not, the governments are way more spiritual than you think. Sometimes people understand, I don't know why they do these legislations. I don't know why they make things illegal or legal. It has a spiritual, sometimes more religious than spiritual, but you know what I mean, background. Because it's about intellectual property and maintaining control in a certain way. That's why you have different countries. If everything was the same, there will be just one country, but it's not, right? So that's why we have different types of government, and even, for example, in the United States, it's a big-ass country, but in one state, something is legal, and on the other state, that same thing that is legal over there, it's illegal. You know what I'm saying? Because whoever is running these governments, they know that different geographical locations attract different spirits, and different spirits need / want, or they want to extract different things from different groups of spirits using different legislations, different limits and boundaries, aka Saturn, the world, structure, reality. You know what I'm saying? So what will happen is smaller governments, smaller covenants, and the people will be more present. Now, the thing is, there will be the opportunity for that to happen. There will be the opportunity for people to get closer to the system. And the thing is, the system might just attract people in with the illusion of power. And you will just be a part of something that you can't really be giving your voice. What needs to happen is people creating their own system first, and then the major system be like, I want to be a part of that. And then the people be like, okay, you want to come in, you gotta do this, you gotta do that. Because if it is the other way around, they will only give you the illusion of power and voice, which is the thing that already happens. My bad, guys. Right? Coming back to the illusion of democracy, right? Because then, when you elect quote unquote people to go to the parliament, to go to the government, they don't carry your concerns, right? And they never really do a public poll. It's very rare if you think about it. If you are on a democracy, I know it's not realistic, I know, but if we are on a democracy, it should be way more like that, like what the people want, what the people need, right? We have a lot of these legislations, especially on the financial side and on the taxation side, that they don't meet the people, right? They don't meet the needs of the people. They don't meet the expectations of the people. And why is that? Because the government, it's not about the people, it's about the territory. When you have the government of Portugal, they don't see you, the people, as their responsibility. They see the land as their responsibility, and then they be like, oh, but the land needs people to run. We need energy, we need commerce, we need creativity, so we need to keep these people alive, kinda healthy, and interested in our system so we can use them as our resource. But their responsibility is the land, is the territory, not you. You are only a mean. You are a battery, right? That's why most cases the government will never meet the needs of the people unless the people create enough waves or enough demand. Because then they must be like, okay, if we don't do this, we can't use them as resources, so we must do this. And it should always be like that. The government should work for the people. The police should work for the people. We can have these politicians thinking they're more than you, because they not. They work for the people. And hopefully, all possibilities is listening right now. With Pluto in Aquarius, this will happen. God, all possibilities, right, will slap these politicians across their face, and they're gonna be like, bro, for all the governments before that did their role of working for the people, and they stood themselves above the people, you're gonna collect all of that accumulation. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna collect all those responsibilities right now, because the government indeed works for the people. But it is not like that right now, right? If you think about it, the people work for the government, and the government doesn't give a fuck about the people. And it cannot be. It cannot be. The people must be a part of the system and not only a resource. Of course, you gotta be a resource. You are a resource to yourself, to your daily life, right? But you got your own house, you got your own things, and you have a saying, you have an organized, you govern your own life. So we need more power in our country. But also, you know what that means? That people need to be more unique and more individual themselves. People need to be more aware of reality and what is really real and what's really important. And to be honest, I can understand why the governments do not give more power to the people. You have majority of people, and I'm sorry if I'm offending you, but it's just reality. Majority of people is very still animalistic and basic. Goes through appearances, goes through desires, goes through quick money, get rich quick schemes. Oh, if I can step that motherfucker down for me to get a better position, I will do it. Right? So when people in power see the majority of the world doing that, you think they want to give their land, they want to give their responsibility or open up the responsibility to people like that? Of course not. So it's demanding as well that the people, the masses, wake up their own individuality and form groups that have similar values, and then they communicate and act on it in unique ways, right? So enough rambling. It is not rambling, you know what I'm saying, but we are here to go straight to the point. Moon in Aquarius, Sun in Taurus, right? But yeah, unique governments, people more close to power, people more close to decisions, and then if something goes wrong, hey, things going wrong right now already with these supposed governments that do things very well. No, they don't. Things going wrong right now, right? And you really need people to be closer to the power and to be close to this to take decisions. But people also need to be better, more aware, more intelligent, and focused on what's really real. You know what I'm saying? But to be honest, we right now don't know what is like the new world because we are still creating that new world. Pluto is 2 degrees Aquarius, it's very early. So we are still understanding what is the new needs, what are the new wants, what is the new general purpose of us in this planet right now. But sooner than later, we'll figure that out, you better believe it. So, real quick, let's go for a daily tarot card. Sun in Taurus, Moon in Aquarius. What does that mean? Let's check that out. Some scatteredness, we don't care about that, right guys? There we go. So the card of today is 6 of Cups. Alright, hold on, I have some air in me. Here, really close here. So the 6 of Cups means that we are learning today, because Sun in Taurus, Moon in Aquarius, we are learning how to bring more power, control, authority, and attention to our own feelings, emotions, dreams, illusions, imaginations, deep desires, deep connections, attachments, and spiritual purposes, reasonings, and meanings behind our responsibilities in real life. So this might mean that somebody is trying to do this on you, or you are not doing this enough, and you have to bring more presence, more attention, and more power and control to your own feelings. You use those feelings. You are the one generating those feelings, not those feelings controlling you and using you as a vessel. No, you use them. All right? So let's go and see how to use the 6 of Cups to reach all possibilities with a dragon oracle reading. There we go. Sunshine Yellow Dragon. Okay, so be a bit more light. Have fun with yourself. Remember to take care of yourself. Remember to see the positive and the good things within yourself. Remember to be the one bringing some lightness, enthusiasm, fun, because it's a square right now. So things might be a bit tough and rough. You or others around you might be a bit rough and tough. But hold on, it's a learning process. So if we go through the learning process, we're going to be better. We're going to be feeling more unique and sure, and we're going to be acting in a more realistic and dedicated way. That's great. That's a great way to achieve your goals. And guess what? It's Taurus and Aquarius that are the most percentage of millionaires. Yes, the system might give them a hand or two, but nevertheless, right? There's a reason behind that. And today we have both of those energies, so we can learn how to be more feel more unique, but be more profitable as well. All right. So, real quick, let's do a astro reading. Let's bring together astrology and tarot real quick. I already do this in one of my readings, which is the 360 12 houses tarot reading. There is always one per week here on the channel, so make sure to check that out. So, Sun in Taurus, 11 degrees, being more unique or relating to somebody to see as unique about fixed stability, security, validation, profit, and privacy. Sun in Taurus, 11 degrees, leading the throat chakra with the Moon in Aquarius. You insecure, You weren't sure? Why? Clean it. Don't be insecure and unsure. You gotta be secure and sure. So let's see a tarot card for Sun in Taurus, 11 degrees. There we go. That is bringing us the Prince of Cups, mutable water, a opportunity to create a new external way to associate your dreams and illusions, emotions and feelings. Alright? Then, Venus in Taurus, 2 degrees. We'll be talking about that this Friday. Alright? So that means relating your realistic, fixed, stable, and maybe derived from your insecurities, values, commitments, pleasures, and relationships. And the Venus in Taurus, 2 degrees, is bringing us the 8 of Pentacles. So you might be feeling stuck in a scenario, in a circumstance, in a limited boundary, in a responsibility, or in a relationship, or you're feeling supported, or you feel like you can keep doing that thing for a long time. Then we have Mercury in Aries, 17 degrees. So that means that we are thinking, communicating, and analyzing in new, creative, spiritual, aggressive, and passionate ways. And we're going deep within that. And the tarot card for that is the Six of Cups. Bringing more power and control to your own emotions and feelings. It actually makes sense, right? Then we have Taurus, 0 degrees Aries. So I guess tomorrow we're gonna be live again, talking about that. Yeah, Mars going into Aries, I love that. Starting a new journey where you want to create new ways to express and act and be seen with and through your passions, motivations, aggressiveness, frustrations, and deep desires. So let's see what does that mean with this tarot card for today, right? Because tomorrow it's a new day, it's a new life, it's a new start. Oh, no. Gotta be sure, right? There we go. 4 of Cups. Making sense, organizing, and be more realistic about your feelings, emotions, dreams, illusions, imaginations, and spiritual belief systems, and reasonings and meanings behind your reality. Then we have Jupiter in Taurus, 24 degrees. There we go. Bring more attention to how you or others are expanding and gaining wisdom and knowledge about having fixed security and profit in their life. Reverse the Chariot, reversed Cancer, the opportunity to create new pathways, to create new vehicles and new spiritual destinations, but you or others are misunderstanding those new moods, those new waves, those new dreams, and those new purposes. Then, Saturn in Pisces, 16 degrees, spiritual reality, reality coming out of dreams and illusions, or la la land in the world. Spiritual associations, spiritual business, emotional associations, or just the ability to make your creativity more solid and connected in a profitable and stable way. With 16 degrees, that means separating from old ways to make your spirituality realistic, to be inspired and create new ways to make your spirituality make sense and be more real. And we have Ace of Swords, a unique thought, idea, relationship, or way to communicate and analyze, but you or others are misunderstanding that unique idea, thought, or relationship that you're having right now about making your spirituality, dreams and illusions, feelings and emotions more realistic and connected to others in a stable way. Uranus in Taurus, 22 degrees, relating to or about your relationships, or relating in a more sophisticated way, new, rebellious, opposing, fresh, and changing ways to be stable, fixed, secure, and profitable in your life while making sense. Three of Wands, creating new awarenesses or being aware of new things that deal with your passion, motivation, anger, frustration, creativity, and spiritual belief systems. Then Neptune in Pisces, 28 degrees, getting real close to Aries, being hangover because you were on a high from big dreams and illusions, from grand illusions and imaginations, and now you're coming down a bit more to reality, or you just stop, because the number 10 means falling down, but it's not like falling down literally. It's like you were going up and now you are a bit more stable. You know, it's not like really falling, it's like stopping the elevation process. It's like, you know? So let's see a tarot card. There we go. And we have reversed justice. Alright. So you might be claiming your value. You might be seeing a new way to make sense about your values and how to show that to others, about your grand dreams and illusions. But you or others are misunderstanding, misusing, or misjudging yourself and your value, and how are you claiming it. Lastly, but not least, Pluto in Aquarius, 2 degrees, relating the new world where everybody needs and should be having their own unique way to think, communicate, analyze, and associate themselves in the world in a unique but realistic and consistent way. Let's see. There we go. And we have Prince of Wands, mutable fire, creating a new way to externally associate your illusions, imaginations, feelings, visions, creativity, passions, frustrations, and spiritual belief systems. All right? All good, all good. And real quick, let's also make a astro reading for the Moon in Aquarius. Moon in Aquarius squaring the Sun in Taurus, learning how to feel more unique about your fixed values. Moon in Aquarius sextiling Mercury in Aries, feeling more sure, secure, and logic about your new, passionate, spiritual, and creative thoughts, ideas, communications. Moon in Aquarius squaring Venus and Taurus, learning how to feel more unique and don't sell yourself short, because your relationships are offering you some pleasure, privacy, or security, and also learning how to separate and detach from relationships, connections, and commitments that are not profitable and do not grant you validation and safety. Moon in Aquarius sextiling Mars in Aries, feeling more open, more logical, more sure, but still very unique about your new creative passions, frustrations, anger, and motivations that come from your ego, your spirituality, and your own visions about yourself and the world. Moon in Aquarius squaring Jupiter in Taurus, learning how to feel lighter, to communicate in a more consistent way, and feel more unique about expanding and obtaining wisdom and knowledge from or to have a fixed way to have stability, security, privacy, and receive in a consistent way validation, profit, and pleasure in a realistic, logical, and consistent way. Moon in Aquarius fatal attracting Saturn in Pisces, feeling more unique, feeling more communicative, and feeling more realistic about spiritual realities, about dreams and illusions that are a part of your day-to-day life, and also the ability to isolate yourself from spiritual influences that are a part of the world but you don't want to associate yourself with, or the ability to point those things out and feel like you are correcting and cleaning something. Moon in Aquarius, squaring Uranus in Taurus, learning how to be unique but realistic and learning how to change stuff without breaking too much and without making yourself and others feeling too uncomfortable. Because that might scare them away or that might make the new thing not usable and approachable by you or others, alright? Moon in Aquarius, fatal attracting Neptune in Pisces, feeling more communicative, more unique, and more stubborn in thinking and communicating about your grand dreams and grand illusions. And lastly but not least, Moon in Aquarius conjuncting Pluto, transforming your internal world or attracting people that need to be transformed internally in order to have a very unique, stable, and fixed way to think, communicate, analyze, and be associated in the world in realistic, logical, but also new, rebellious, communicative, logical, and changing, always pointing to uniqueness and individuality ways. That's it for everything. That's it for now. Thank you very much for watching. Tomorrow we'll be here once again. And I wish you the best thoughts, ideas, feelings, and emotions. A whole bunch of individuality, creativity, and responsibility as well. Remember to book natal chart readings, tarot readings, and personal consultations with me. And also check the LinkTrees down below to find more of my content and my activities online. And always remember to believe in yourself, to believe in all possibilities, and the best way to be is to be your goddamn self. Till the next time, as a Cloud Surfer surfing out. See you soon!